All lost for Mimesot, although he does still have his expansion, so he is in the better position right now. Really exciting. As we can see, Mimesot kind of chasing along there. So, curious to see if, yeah, if cloak filing bug is still there. It might just be due to the pathing um, as they would follow the same path and it would look like the cloak filing bug. Although it looks like Mimesot, you're forgetting about these ships, and then as soon as he saw them, cloaked them, moved them away. So it's possible that the cloak falling bug is still there. I've noticed that some people have mentioned it on the forums. So here we've got Mimesot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Rins. And not building anything else yet. He's building the Tal Shiar facility. Now this is the other thing. It's been mentioned before that these Tachyon pinged Tachyon refit Talons will detect cloaked scouts in your base, but you'll notice that Zebh has very smartly moved this Talon down in the bottom here. He can still see the shipyard. He can still see everything that's relevant. And here's this this pinged there, this Talon not picking it up at all whatsoever. So here we've got Zebh bringing in his constructor. Apparently he found a ship and took it out. He's got Generex frigate refits. This is going to help him out significantly, as even though the phase plates will help a little bit, those frigates are much stronger, and they take reduced damage from pulse weapons, 50%, 30% for the passive, and another 20% just based on the fact that these ships are cruisers. And he sent a harassment force into this. He doesn't know it. This is not going to be the best move for him, as these cloaked ships are lying in wait. They have full energy. They are going to be able to phase plate and really take some stuff out. Here we've got Mimesot building a star yard, most likely for repair. Now, one thing I want to point out is that it is very difficult for Romulans to build from 2 yards unless you have massive amounts of resources or are building ships like Rins and whatnot. So here we've got the Generex taking a pounding. Rins coming in for the kill, but these Romulan vessels are going to be able to get out in time and be pushed away. One thing on Duel that you can do fairly easily is attack down here at the main starbase moons here near your base. Just have your ships around this area near the moon, and you can blow these Romulan miners out pretty quickly. You destroy them before they can get to the station. Now we've got Mimesot, after having built this Tal Shiar Academy, he is building Generex classes. Don't see a research yet. He may have already done it. I'm not sure. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all works out. Here we've got Zebh building the Generex refit from the yard. One thing I'd like to point out is, if I remember correctly, you don't get the supply bonus when you build the refitted version from the yard. It's also actually a little bit slower than building the stock vessel. To be honest, there's no real benefit to it, so I never tend to do it. You can always just build the stock Generex really quickly and then upgrade it later on. So here we've got Zebh. Looks like he is going to take out this area. And remember, this is the only Tritanium moon that Mimesot has, so this is actually a weak spot for him. He is building the second mining there and sending his cloak detection up there. And he does have some defensive ships, not upgraded, however. Not going to be able to take out this harassment fleet. these frigates are really going to take this ship down. 3 frigates on a miner is a dead miner. And here we see the defensive forces not going to be able to tangle with this. Mimesot going to distract anyway. Hopefully he won't lose those. The miners are cheap. Hopefully he won't lose these expensive ships. He needs to move right away into the starbase, and looks like that's what he's going to do, but it's going to be too late. These frigates are going to tear into these low defensive ships. Looks like his ship is moving back, but he needs to come in back and repair this ship. He's going to end up losing this one as well. And the weapons go out, and so does the ship. So, powerful attack by Zebh, and able to get in there, cloak. He's thinking he needs to get out and do some retaliation. Or he was expecting retaliation from Mimesot probably. However, here are Mime ships over here, and not quite the match for these vessels. So, interesting turn of events. As right now, it looks like Zebh has the upper hand. He is building these defense batteries. I probably wouldn't have gone with defensive batteries just because they aren't the best, especially not without a singularity transmitter. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. To be honest, what I would have done, my call on this is once you have the Tal Shiar Academy, build the Intel Center and just use it for intel. Just keep clicking the intel button. You're eventually going to get a cloaked ship out of it, and then you can see all the cloaked ships on the map and make better decisions, or even just destroy every ship that's cloaked. You can get a surprise attack on them. You see that neither players have this going on. So here we've got 4 miners here. He also probably should build another mining station if he can. Still building the... It looks like he's cycling between frigate refits and normal Generex. So maybe he's considering doing another upgrade, another refit type. We'll see. Okay, he's going to attack these ships here. This is going to go down really quickly. Mimesot's 5 Rins not going to be able to handle this. However, if he stays near the Star Yard, he will be able to repair his ships and really hold the line with these weaker Rins. Hopefully that's what's going to happen here. Oh! Phase plates needs to be activated now. Here's phase plates. This ship needs to go back and repair immediately. One Rin down on Zebb's side. That's great. Looks like Romulan's decloaking. This would be a nice time for a Talon refit. Another thing with Romulans too is that you can pop out during a battle. Once the battle begins, you can decloak a refitted Talon and click it. It'll take 10 seconds before it can use its tachyon ping, but it gives you a greater chance to find vessels and whatnot. Here we see another defensive battery. Now these are hella of defensive batteries, so remember, you only get 5 shots from them, and then they're done. So we'll see how that goes there. And we have another harassment fleet. Mimesot not building anything. It looks like. I wonder if he's starved for tritanium. He's really lost a lot of resources. He is doing Generex support refit, so maybe he has the tritanium. Maybe he's hoping he can build the refits lose a little bit of offense, but they have a high defensive value, and they get the